fights with 1 no contest.
All right, we got Mason Jones, Jeremy Stephens.
Mason,
I got Mason Jones. Hopefully Jeremy Stephens can put on a show, though.
And across the octagon, in the red corner, a freestyle fighter sitting 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing an officially 155 pounds.
I can't believe he's back. Back from bare knuckles for a one-fight deal.
With 1 no contest, fighting out of San Diego, California tonight, returning home to Des Moines, Iowa. Here is Jeremy Little Heathen Stephens.
He might just brawl.
And your referee in charge, Mike Beltra.
But when it comes to fighters, they just don't make them like they used to. We saw Anthony Smith go out in Kansas City last week. The Midwest, the grinders, the guys from
if Mason Jones just stands and trades with Stephens, I don't know what to tell you. That's his only shot, I think. I mean, he just made Eddie Alvarez quit with his punches.
Like Mason Jones and the others that have come after. We'll see how it goes.
All right, here we go.
Brought to you by Bud Light, official beer sponsor of UFC. Stephens is
both unorthodox.
Mason Jones
right in the center of the cage.
And Stephens is not lacking confidence coming into this one.
Jeremy Stephens throwing late kicks. It's so weird, he's probably confident, but his last fight was bare knuckle.
This time I'm here as the hero.
His last 3 fights were bare knuckle.
Focused, I'm not waving at people, I'm just here to knock someone out. He says that Mason Jones is a punching bag, a body bag, and that he's
Jeremy Stephens going to the body.
Verbatim.
Oh yeah, the crowd is on Stephens' side. You hear that?
To occupy that right hand of Jeremy Stephens early.
Well, if you're blocking the kick, you're not throwing the punch.
Exactly.
Mason Jones is
looking for an elbow right there.
Yeah, he knows he's got to look out for the big power.
Jeremy Stephens opened up with some kicks. Landed a body kick right there. All right, he has been training MMA a little bit.
We do have to
another late kick for Jeremy Stephens.
Yes, has had.
What up, Alex? What up, Alex?
A lot of mileage on the clock as well.
AJ Makes.
And a long-time featherweight as well. Who's now
this is a good way to open up the main card.
Both weight classes in the UFC.
Big name right here.
His biggest run.
We should bring Mike Perry back too.
Oh! Spin kick from Jones.
Spinning wheel kick by Mason Jones.
Bothered by this moment fighting Jeremy here. He's looking really short.
And Jeremy Stephens fighting at 155 pounds.
The midsection.
Most of his UFC career has been 145.
Those moments there, that's where he's got to be careful. We've seen Jeremy many times.
Oh, Mason Jones overhand right.
The game of Jones is on point tonight.
Yeah, the shin wraps around the back of the head.
Yeah, all Jeremy Stephens' big fights have been at 145 in the UFC. Right hook from Mason Jones.
He's wrapped the shin around the guard and then continued with the leg
kicks. We can't forget, Jeremy Stephens just made Eddie Alvarez quit in bare knuckle.
Punch from getting himself right back in the mix.
So many times.
How's the stream been so far? Just getting started. First fight on the main card. I didn't stream the prelims because prelims were a little bit mid.
I'm not going to say but that.
Oh, straight right by Stephens.
For Stephens.
He might have busted his nose open.
That was a good line.
Mason Jones is pressuring, but that was a nice right hand by Jeremy Stephens.
That one punch.
But it's very technical.
Mason Jones is throwing volume, but not as much power.
The defense is sound.
And he's mixing up the targets.
Ooh. Roundhouse kick by Mason. He doesn't look like he has as much power as Stephens, though. Ooh! They both missed right hooks. They were winging it.
Yeah, and then nice footwork as well to pivot out.
Remember, when Jeremy Stephens put people out, they don't fucking move.
Big swing and a miss for both. 2 minutes to go as they stand in the center of round one.
He doesn't just TKO people. They don't move.
Yeah, they're getting after it.
Oh, yeah. Stab in the midsection.
Stephens winging punches.
And these rounds, it's been a while since Jeremy Stephens has had the
Ooh,
fight.
Mason Jones, though, he has the volume right now. He's putting Jeremy Stephens against the cage. Just throwing volume. Spinning back kick lands for Mason Jones. Straight to the body.
Sprint versus a marathon.
And Jones was wary of that sprint. Thought Stevens' best chance was to get him in round one.
Well, there'll be more fights on the fight night.
Put it on him. A much busier party. Double the amount of strikes.
I love the footwork of Mason Jones. He's not falling into Jeremy Stevens. He's controlling him perfectly, keeping him on the end of his shots.
Watching the playoffs, we don't watch hockey on fight night.
Very, very
Nice.
Uppercut by Mason Jones, 2 of them.
Jeremy's landed some good calf kicks as well.
Another leg kick by Jeremy Stevens, uppercut by Jeremy
That's what he
Stevens.
wants to do. He wants to try to cause
Wow.
it to be a brawl.
Knee up the middle, Mason Jones. But Mason Jones is busted up. His nose is leaking.
backed up against the fence.
He's got a body lock on Jeremy Stevens. Takedown. Took him down. 40 seconds left.
Easy as well. Now he's going to reach under, try to grab that arm. He gave up on it for a second. There he goes. Good job from Jeremy. Get to that fence.
Oh, Mason Jones got it again. Another takedown.
He's
He's getting his hooks in, probably looking to take the back. He's got one hook in.
You never know, Mike.
Never know.
Yeah, he's getting close.
All right, he's got a rear naked choke locked around the jaw. It's more of a crank.
Arm's not under the chin, and Stevens
He's bailing on it. There's only 5 seconds. He won't get it.
Good start for Jones on the road. Back to Des Moines after this.
Ooh. That was a close-ass round. It looked like Jeremy Stevens, though, had more power. He had the power edge. Mason Jones was throwing a little bit more. But I'm surprised Jeremy Stevens remembers how to throw kicks. He hasn't fought in MMA in years, and he's throwing more kicks than ever. Yeah, prelims were mid. This main card is making up for it, though. I hope Corey Sandhagen and Davison Figueiredo. I hope that's a finish. What's the last main event finish we had? Yep. And we've been getting a lot of 6 fight night cards. I thought it was 5.
Check out ESPN's MMA show, Good Guy, Bad Guy, DC, Chael Sonnen. You can watch it on YouTube, ESPN 2E+.
All right, round 2.
Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Round 1 was a toss-up.
Monday and Thursday. Don't miss it.
I think Jeremy Stevens took round 1, though.
5 minutes and a good one for Mason
But it's hard
Jones.
to judge when you're watching, you know, as a fan.
Yeah, really good round. Jeremy Stevens definitely had a couple moments, but I mean, the pace, the accuracy of the strikes, the way
Commentary
he's
thinks Mason Jones won round 1.
He's dangerous.
Jeremy Stevens just landed a nice left hook. Body shot by Mason Jones.
And remember, you can shoot a takedown as well.
Teep to the body by Mason Jones. Ooh!
Consider that.
Left hook to the body, left hook up top by Mason Jones.
Out of Stevens.
Oh! Knee up the middle by Mason Jones. He's pressuring Stevens. Oh, Stevens ain't backing up. He's got uppercuts.
For a pause in the action. And
He's
there
showing
it
that
is.
bare knuckle toughness.
Quickly back in. Stevens.
Oh, now they
was
both
able
got
to
leaky
roll around
noses.
and a few.
Jeremy Stevens' nose is all bloody now.
Confidence, and he's doing fantastic.
And Mason Jones' nose is already
Jeremy
opened up.
Stevens, we know.
Body shot by Mason
To the body,
Jones.
comes upstairs.
Left hook by
He's
Stevens.
got
Oh,
Jeremy.
Mason Jones is doing body work.
Jeremy wants to fight. You're right. Mason's got to be careful.
Oh, uppercut, left hook, straight right hand by Stevens.
Mason has to respect the danger.
These guys are throwing 3-punch combos or more. They're not just going 1- and 2-punch combinations.
I like the body
They're
shots.
stringing
Good
3-,
head movement there
4-punch
from Mason
combinations.
Jones.
Ooh, nice leg kick by Mason Jones.
But Jeremy already having a better round than he did in the first.
Absolutely.
The closer he can keep this fight, the better off he is.
Jeremy is looking for that rear uppercut. He's
As a
winding up with it
distance.
too. He's dipping, throwing that rear uppercut.
He'll eat a couple.
Mason
and then
Jones
try to
popping out
launch a
jabs.
Huge combination.
He's stinging jabs out there.
Which is also dangerous too, because Mason's powerful. And he's not even putting everything into these shots. He's
Yeah, he's not putting everything into these shots, you know. He's just trying to volume Stevens. Which it still looks good to the judges.
But still,
Yeah, be
Damn, jump and switch knee by Jones.
wobbled him.
And then a spinning
Jeremy
back
Stevens
elbow on the
eats
way
that
in.
shit.
Told you he's putting on a clinic. This is what this man's capable of.
Whoa.
Just pumping that jab.
Wow, hammer fist from Mason Jones while standing up. Jeremy Stevens is a bloody mess right now. He's leaking at the forehead.
From Jeremy Stevens.
Oh, spinning back fist by Mason Jones, landed flush. It almost knocked Stevens' mouth guard out.
How much much more can he take?
Flying knee
Jones
attempt.
now leaping again on the entry.
Oh, they're in the clinch.
Back
Jeremy
elbow.
Stevens
He
got his
just
back
stood
against the cage.
But his face is wearing it.
Mason Jones is in that flow state now. He's in that groove. Oh, Stevens with a right hand. Stevens a dog, man. Right hand straight right by Stevens. What a monster. Oh, straight right by Stevens. Knocked out Mason Jones' mouthpiece. If the fight's still going on, the ref ain't intervening. Because Stevens, he's the hometown boy. Jones is on the retreat with no mouthpiece. Oh, this is crazy. Jeremy Stevens leaking. Left hook, right hand. Oh, man. This is a technical slugfest. But it's a brawl. Oh, right hand by Stevens. He's turning this into a bare knuckle fight, it looks like. Look at their faces.
Jeremy's finding a hope for that right hand.
Mason's going to go back.
Smartest move by UFC, bringing Stevens back.
Go forward, stay in the pocket. That's where he's having all the
They're in the
success.
pocket trading.
Much of this capacity crowd.
Oh, right hand by Mason Jones. Double jab, straight
This is
right.
an amazing fight.
Stevens is looking fatigued.
Battered and bloodied as Jeremy
Leg kick by
Stevens.
Jeremy.
Jones dealing with swelling and some blood below the right eye.
Mason Jones has him on the cage.
Swelling below
Jeremy
both eyes
Stevens
as
still
he
in
works.
it.
Yeah, both guys are wearing it right now.
Mason Jones still seems a little bit
Wow.
dazed.
Oh, spinning heel
get
kick
you back.
landed by
yeah.
Jones.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful
Oh,
dirty boxing.
uppercuts in the clinch by Stevens.
Oh, the body shot.
Uppercut to the body by Stevens that hurt Mason Jones.
Just when Jones starts rolling
He
downhill,
slipped and ripped the
Stevens
uppercut
finds
to the
something get him
bread
right back
basket
in.
of Mason Jones.
Another back elbow.
Kind of got him
Whoa.
in the chest, I think, on that one.
Whoa. Jeremy Stevens has a body lock.
That was smart from
Yeah.
Jeremy. Put him on the fence.
To lean on that.
Yep. Maybe get a breath, but good job from Jones not really letting him have it.
Oh,
Beautiful
spinning
timing on
attempt
that
failed
takedown.
by Stevens. He went for the spinning elbow, got taken down.
The crowd doesn't want it, but you got to think.
Perfectly timed by Mason Jones.
You're like, oh, just give me a second to breathe here, because these two have been.
Is that
beating
enough?
the living
Wow,
hell out of
another
each other.
close round.
Full mount.
There's a clear
Another
advantage
close
when they've hit the mat
round.
each time so far in this fight.
20 seconds. He's going to get that left hand and just tee off.
Get
now.
some damage if he wants to take the round, because it's been competitive.
Wow.
Jeremy's controlling it. He needs to hang on.
Who
for
won
dear
that
life.
round? Who's winning these rounds?
Postures up, hook in, 10 to go, short time
Mason
as
Jones is ending
now
the last 10
notes
seconds,
to the mat.
taking Jeremy Stevens
Fight
back.
fans, we're looking forward to this one, but
No
better
choke,
than
but
expected through 10 minutes.
he did have his back. The last 10 seconds, if that counts for anything. It can't hurt, you know? Man. What a bloodbath. Oh my gosh, that was close. 2 close rounds. If I'm Mason Jones, I'm worried because Jeremy Stevens is the hometown guy, right? And we know how MMA judges are. Man, he's a dog. How about we bring Mike Perry back? Who would be a fun fight for Mike Perry? Two close-ass rounds. This third round, I think whoever wins this third round stealing it. You never know with these damn judges. And like I said, I'm watching as a fan. I don't want to judge this right now. It's too close to judge for me. I can judge that later. It just looks like Jeremy Stevens is landing more power. Mason Jones is landing more volume.
The right hand.
And a few more spinning attacks.
There it is.
Oh, Jeremy Stevens left hook.
And he's still fresh.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I'll give him that. He's,
Yep.
especially for having been out for as long as he has, not fighting
Yeah,
MMA
Jeremy
as
Stevens,
much.
he's looking sharp for
But
someone
this
who's
is
been out of
exactly what
MMA
Mason Jones
for
needs to
years.
do. I know people
Oh, he
don't
dumped
like it,
Jeremy Stevens,
but
Mason
this is
Jones.
intelligent.
No, he
Nice
really
double
is.
leg.
On the feet, he was doing fantastic.
He just lifted
again.
his
Slowly
fucking
but
feet
surely
in the
coming
air.
back into
Took
it.
him down.
Rocked him a couple of times in the second round. Knocked the mouth.
Let's see if Jeremy Stevens still knows how to get
and
back
it's not
up.
like he's pushing him up against the fence.
No,
He took
no,
him down
he's working.
with authority.
Notice
Now
how
he's
he
gonna
took
go
the
to
air
work.
right out of the arena
Yeah,
with that one. That's what he wants to
Mason
do in the fight
Jones.
as well.
Got him
take
against the
momentum
cage.
away from them. The more Jeremy's feeling that crowd, feeling these punches
On
land,
top,
get into
got a body
rhythm
lock,
that Mason
throwing
Jones
knees to
doesn't
the
want.
body.
For Jeremy, again, you got to fight.
This is
very hard.
definitely
You still have
Mason
a lot of
Jones'
time left
round.
in this round. You've got to work with everything you have to get back up to your feet.
Oh, man.
The Jones
This sucks for Jeremy Stevens. This is the worst spot to be.
Either all the way in on the takedown,
But this is
or
why I
stand
picked
out where
Mason
you're
Jones
better
to
and
win.
faster and bigger and longer.
He's well-rounded enough. He's been
That makes
competing in
complete sense. Good
MMA.
advice, because that's where he's getting called
You
with a
know,
lot of these big shots.
this stuff don't happen in bare
That was
knuckle.
what's causing problems for Mason Jones. He was trying to
But
get
props to Stevens. He's getting back up to his feet. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Right on. Was the
Oh!
right side.
Body lock still by
Trying to
Mason
move away
Jones.
from the octagon as well.
Nice urgency from Stevens to get those arms over the butt and break the lock.
Wow, Jeremy Stevens
Still trying to
got taken down from a
scramble
body
out.
lock.
How much does he have in the tank?
Oh,
Jones
nice
sweeps
guard
over.
pass by Mason Jones. He had that
Yeah, this is a
Kimura
big
grip and
development for
cartwheeled
Mason
over
Jones.
Jeremy
Now he's
Stevens.
got-
Oh,
He's
no.
looking for it.
He's on
He's
top.
Yeah.
He's going to separate the hands.
Oh, my
of Jeremy
gosh.
Stevens. So what he's going to do,
He's
is
got a
wait for
Kimura
second
grip on
and then
Jeremy
slow
Stevens.
And use his body weight. and really
He's got
force
Jeremy
it to the
Stevens
left.
on
his knees,
side
step
mount,
on
on
the
bottom
back, too.
side mount. And Mason Jones has a Kimura grip.
Typically, you let
All
go
he
and
has
block
to
a couple
do
of punches. That'll
is
break the grip,
bring that arm
but
90
you also lose
degrees
position.
Yeah.
and
A lot
turn.
of times you got a misdirection, so you almost want to go with the grip
Yep.
that they have,
Jeremy
and then
Stevens
turn
got
back
his hands
around.
connected. He's not trying to let this lock break.
Or you can't just keep the
He
left
cannot
arm,
let
keep
go
the
of his
upper
hands.
hand,
He's
let
got
go
to
for a
lock his
second,
hands together.
couple of shots,
He
and then grab your
cannot
wrist
let
again
that
real
arm
quick.
get isolated. Mason Jones has
You know,
a
they
great
love
chance at a
wrestling in
Kimura.
Iowa until
Jeremy
their guys
Stevens
on
is
the
gripping
bottom
his
of
own
the
thigh
ring.
to
Some of
prevent the
those
Kimura.
epic
Smart.
exchanges that we saw in the first 10 minutes.
Easier to do in gi because you have more to grip, but
Jones staying patient here, as is Stevens.
wow.
But somebody's going to have
If I'm
to make
Mason
a
Jones, I'm
move.
holding this Kimura grip the whole time.
Specifically
This is a
Stevens, 2 minutes
powerful
to go.
grip.
He wants to have a chance to win the fight.
You know how strong a Kimura grip is?
It's very close.
It's gorilla
to being a
strength.
fight-finishing submission. The Kimura is
Oh,
pretty
Jeremy
good.
Stevens popped up.
Stevens defense.
He's standing up.
Immediately tries to work back to his feet.
He's
No
standing
wrong.
up.
I love it.
Oh, man.
This guy, old school MMA fighting, you know. The moment he had an opportunity to get back to his feet, he's up. He's not messing
Watching
around.
hockey.
Yeah, that was
Going,
tight.
he's
That was
digging
close.
deep. He's showing heart.
And now Mason's not even going to mess around. He's going to definitely apply a lot of wrestling, a lot of pressure, try to
There
wear
we
out
go.
Jeremy here at the end of this fight.
Man, Jeremy Stevens
Stevens did a
taken
good
down
job of
again.
knocking the man down.
Those first 2 rounds were even, I tell you. Jeremy Stevens, he's getting back
The
up,
clock very
but
much becoming the
he's
enemy
getting
of
out-wrestled.
Stevens.
It's really
He's
nice
still looked
defensive
good coming
work, to be
back
honest,
after
from
years
Stevens.
off
He's trying to get
MMA.
that mount. All round he's been trying to get it. Jeremy stops him from achieving it, but that's not winning.
Yeah,
him the
Mason
fight.
Jones,
Stevens to his feet
he
again
switched
as
the
Jones
whole
on the
game plan up
seventh
round
takedown.
3. Pretty smart.
Just give us some madness for the last 50 seconds.
Damn, but
Come on,
yeah, I
boys.
wish
Let's end
round
on
3
high.
looked like round 1 and 2.
Mason Jones coach.
Oh, he
saying,
keeps
"None of
shooting.
that."
He respects Jeremy's power.
And Stevens has done a great job working
Oh,
back
they're
to his
booing
feet, but
him.
He just doesn't have it in
They're
him to
booing him.
explode out back into space before he gets wrapped up again
Yep.
by Jones.
Jeremy Stevens is looking tired from the wrestling because that's a different type of cardio than, you know, the boxing.
In this fight with 30 to go.
And if Mason Jones gets that other hook in, I don't think he's going to see any chance.
Oh,
try to
yep.
get some more
20
strikes thrown in
seconds
this
left.
fight.
Jeremy Stevens got his back taken. He's going to lose 2 rounds out of 3.
Jones posturing up.
Oh,
Just
Jones
let him
on
go,
full
Mason.
mount.
Let him go for the final time.
Yep.
And Jeremy Stevens, I got to say, I'm really impressed. The way this fight
Yeah, he's
started,
probably losing
it
29-28,
didn't look like
right?
Jeremy was going to see the final belt.
They gave it their all. The returning
Oh,
Mason
man,
Jones
those first
and
2 rounds
Jeremy
were insane.
Stevens go the distance.
I didn't care about
We'll
that
see
third
how
round,
the
though.
judges saw it when we return.
Damn, Jeremy Stevens, impressive. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Jeremy Stevens for sure lost, unless the judges somehow have something up their sleeve, which that would suck. Give it to Mason Jones. He won that. Oh, I wish that third round wasn't like that. I wish Mason Jones like went for it that third round, you know? That was such a fun fight. Sometimes you got to keep that same energy. That first 10 minutes was nuts. Come on, Mason Jones. You couldn't have fought like that for one more round? Just 5 more minutes of that same pace? Because that's how you open up a main card.
We good? UFC Fight Night is presented by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly.
Yeah, that crowd.
And
could you imagine if
Buffalo
Stevens
Wild
won?
Wings. Let's go Sports Bar. Wells Fargo Arena along the banks.
Watch the judges
of the
give it to
Des Moines
Stevens.
River, right here
Oh
in
my
downtown
gosh.
Des Moines, the capital city of Iowa, and the hometown of Jeremy Stevens, who went
No, they're not
hard
gonna.
against Mason Jones. All right, Jones will get
He
the
fought
rest
good.
of the
That's
kit
exactly
on.
what I expected, though.
One of these returning fighters gets a win. Jones using a lot of ground control in final rounds. Here's Joe Martinez with the official decision.
No, that is exactly how I called it. I picked Mason Jones, but I was rooting for Jeremy.
3 judges have it.
Here it is.
27. Your winner by unanimous decision, Mason.
Yep.
The Dragon.
I wanted Jeremy to win, but the judges got it right.
I'm
It was
here with
Mason
the winner,
Jones, but
Mason
damn, he
Jones.
looks so beat
Mason,
up. He looks way
beautiful
more
performance.
beat up than
Obviously,
Jeremy.
He's a hometown favorite.
Look
But
at
he
his
went out
eyeballs.
there and put on quite the
Completely
display.
swollen under. He looks like a raccoon.
Strike with him. He's a legend. I grew up watching his fights. I'm sorry about that last round, but I had to make sure I got the job done. That was 2 good rounds. I appreciate the love. Give me one big
He said he
move.
got. He's apologizing about the last round, all right?
As you say, I mean, it was back and forth.
This is what I
in rounds
think.
1 and 2, but he caught you a couple
Instead
of
of
times in the second round, so he
MMA,
thought
instead
he
of the
played second
UFC
round three
paying
and used
fighters a
the
win
Yeah, I
bonus,
kicked him in the face with some
Screw
heavy
that.
shots, and
Screw
he
the
just
win
looked at me
bonus.
and winked, and I thought,
pay him
yeah,
a
this
bonus
motherfucker's
for
the right
trying to
foot.
go
This
for the
guy's
kill.
who I thought he was. So,
Pay
yeah, I
them a
appreciate the
kill or
love.
be killed
Like, I
bonus,
come out
you
here
know?
and
We
do
want to
2
see
hard
finishes.
rounds. Yeah,
And I don't
think
care
love
if there's
that
no
language.
finish.
Yeah, thank you,
But we
Mark,
want to
for
see
all the
fighters
support.
go for
It's the
finishes, you
start of
know?
my career back. It's a set in stone for me.
He literally
My
just
career
apologized.
advances
I'm
with them,
sorry
but
for that last round. So
thank you for
he
the love.
knew he was
Well, listen,
fighting
can't wait
boring
to see
that
you back
last
in it. That
round.
was a tremendous
Well,
fight.
not
You should be
boring,
proud of
but
yourself. Well done.
he knew he
If I
could have
can,
made it more
2 black
entertaining,
guys, they'll heal.
but he
There's a
needed the
Saudi
win.
card coming up in July. I'd love to be on it.
Because you get a win
Otherwise,
bonus.
Sean,
That's
you've
like
got my
double your
number.
pay if
Tell
you
me
win.
when's next. I'll be ready.
Most of the
Can't wait
time.
to see you back in here. Ladies and gentlemen,
But if you
your
fight
winner,
exciting,
Mason, the
I think
Dragon
scratch the win
Jones.
bonus.
Well, he
All
said
right?
in anticipation of this fight, he would
Give him a
relish
kill or
the
be killed
booze and
bonus.
being on the road
You go for
because
the
of all
kill,
the energy,
You get paid.
and knew
Screw the win bonus.
that this was his opportunity.
We're gonna get
to reach
nothing
his
but
full
Ian
potential
Gary
in the
fights
UFC.
if we
30
keep
years
handing
old
out
and
win
on the way
bonuses,
up.
you know?
Welcome back, Mason Jones. This guy could be a player from Wales.
I don't want this to turn
in
into
this lightweight
boxing now.
division.
All
One
we
of the
care
feel-good
about is the
moments in
record.
2024 in the octagon was Cameron Smotherman's childlike
Oh, man.
enthusiasm after his debut win and realizing he
Cameron
accomplished
Smotherman's
the
up
dream
next.
of being in the UFC.
He's
Now he wants to settle
smothering
in, show he's
homeboy,
way
what's his
better
name?
After a full training camp, a full house to fight in front of, and a
Oh, yeah, the
simple 3-word
Ukrainian.
game plan to execute tonight. Knock him out. Surrey City has similar plans as he looks for consecutive wins.
Yep,
but like
Surrey
his opponent
City.
wants to do it way more
He's
impressively
pretty good, though.
than
He's
his
well-rounded,
W in
too.
Edmonton last November. He's known for slick striking, wants to set the table for his
Surrey
teammates,
City.
getting ready for their bouts in Montreal next
Yeah.
week. Hard hitting.
I got Smotherman.
35 pounders.
I was
next.
watching City's fights, and his weakness is that boxing, his boxing defense. Obviously, he can do it all, but when you talk about clean boxing, Cameron Smotherman's got this. He's got the style to do it. Smotherman has a slip and rip style, and he moves forward, throws to the body. You're going to see tons of body shots. We've seen tons of body shots last fight. We might see more in this one. So yeah, I only predicted the main card because the prelims were mid. 1-0 on my main card prediction so far. I'm confident in my picks because last card for Prates versus Ian Gary. I went 11 for 14 on my pick.
Is back in Las Vegas, June 25th through June 29th.
11 for 14 is impressive because these are the picks I got wrong. I got the Michel Piera one. He fought like shit. He didn't fight like himself. He didn't fight like he was on a springboard like normally, you know. Prates, he didn't fight like himself. I picked Prates. He could have finished it in round 5. But, you know, he was too busy looking for that ESPN Top 10 highlight reel.
Welterweight greatness resides
I guess so, you
in
know.
Montreal, the hometown
Nothing wrong with the
Georges
ground and pound finish. You know, nothing wrong with the ground and pound finish, Prates. All your finishes and knockouts don't have to be ESPN Top 10 highlights. You know? If it happens, it happens, but don't force it.
$10 off if you purchase the pay-per-view.
And then the third one I got wrong was the Romero fight.
All right, a couple of bright up
and he was arguably not unconscious. So 11 for 14 the last picks. That's pretty good.
It's a clash of top bantamweight prospects.
I think I'm going 6 for 6 tonight.
Of the sport when Cameron Smotherman looks to remain unbeaten in the UFC.
The Dallas Stars just beat the Colorado Avalanche. Third period comeback. Oh,
Cameron Smotherman didn't know if he was going to get a call to the UFC.
You know what? I wish there was more fights in these hockey playoffs.
Series. So the
because
Texan did what fighters do.
There used to always be fights in hockey playoffs all the time.
And stayed ready. So
and I'm not just talking about the Bruce Brother days with Probert and Koser and Ty Domi.
Tonight, the baby.
I feel like at least a decade ago, these guys were actually punching each other in the face and the helmet, no?
A gritty competitor who's always
now it's a little bit just more talking. They know the ref's going to break it up. The ref's going to stop the scuffle.
Against Ramon Taveras and Garrett Armfield.
I want to see some hands to the face. You know, they go bare knuckle in hockey.
The final horn sounds.
And I get it. You don't want to do that in the regular season all the time, but do it in the playoffs, right?
Smotherman.
Knock someone's teeth out. Screw it.
Surrey City.
Just a few years ago, you know, hockey players playing in the playoffs, they didn't have teeth. You're like, where the hell are their teeth? This guy's missing a whole rack. Yeah, we need more hockey fights in the playoffs. Like, when did that stop? The refs getting softer or what? Or the players? All right, yep. It must just be... Yeah, the players must not be as tough. Back then, they didn't give a fuck. They'll punch the helmet until the helmet flies off, and then they're hitting you in the face with their bare knuckle. And they would only punch with one hand, too, in hockey. You know? One hand, they grip the jersey. The other hand, they just punch you in the face. They punch you in the helmet. Non-stop until the refs have to break it up. I feel like in the playoffs now, the fighters break up the fights themselves. Or the hockey players, they break up the fights themselves, you know? Yeah, Bob Probert's the best. Joey Koser, then Ty Domi. Those are the best enforcers. Is there any enforcers nowadays? Who's the enforcers of the NHL? Who? Where are the enforcers now? You know? I want to go to more Red Wings games, but there's no fights. I want to see some more fights. They tightened up the rules to hopefully get injuries under control. I don't agree with that. It's a mess. They still happen to like that team. Yeah, they still happen like in USA versus the Canada game. That is true. But come on, at least for playoff hockey, give us one. Give us one. Come on, give us your player that's jacked up on painkillers. That's tough. Put him in there to fight, you know? If they're going to raise the prices for playoffs, let's raise the stakes too. You want to raise the price? All right, playoff tickets are $500. Sure. But let's raise the stakes. $500 more on your dentist bill. Because you're going to be fighting. It's the playoffs. You know? What's 5 minutes in the box and $500 on your bill? I'm sure the NHL will cover their dentist bill. That's just my 2 cents on it, though. I still love hockey.
As well. Jake Hadley's not an easy position to be.
Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Stop getting me so excited. If you guys don't want to fight, don't fight. But don't get in each other's faces for a minute and have me standing out of my seat like you're going to fight. You know? Don't get me excited for nothing. Like I see a mosh pit of hockey players. I'm like, oh shit. They're all talking shit, and then it's separated. All right, here we go. Surrey City with Cameron Smotherman.
11 inches tall, weighing in officially 135.5 pounds. His record in 13 fights, 11 victories.
11-2. He's tall for the division. 5'11" at bantamweight.
Canada. Here is Surrey.
I think he's taller than O'Malley. Speaking facts. I'm speaking facts. But if Red Wings go, I'm still going. And I'm still going to enjoy the game, but give me a fight. Give me one fight. Give me at least 60 seconds of throwing hands.
Has a record of 12 victories with 4 defeats, fighting out of Houston, Texas.
Shout out the Red Wings.
The babyface killer.
Speaking of Red Wings, they play at Little Caesars Arena. Do you know what Little Caesars Arena is due for? They're due for a UFC fight. And I'm predicting the UFC's coming to Detroit. They're going to Little Caesars Arena 2026, 2027 at the latest. UFC is coming to Little Caesars Arena in 2026, early 2027. That's what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Surrey City versus Smotherman.
When it comes to training partners and just people.
Surrey City's clearly got the height advantage. Looks like he's got the range. But I swear, studying their tape, his boxing defense was not up to par last time.
He's surrounding himself with only the
nice low kick by City.
2 months down in Puebla, Mexico with Diego Lopez. Yanez said, yeah, man, I missed him. I kind of rely on him to lead the practices and obviously be a
Smotherman's putting the pressure, though. Backing up City.
That next level.
Hands up high. He's going to start moving his head, get comfortable, and he's going to slip and rip.
In the UFC, man, it's just the best.
The question is, how's he going to get past that range? With head movement?
He's a coach down there, Alexa Grasso.
Can he get past that range? And then what's Surrey City going to do to not let him get in boxing range and punching range? He's got to keep it at kicking range.
He's got his feet planted on.
Surrey City's going to use long kicks, long distance strikes, jabs. He's not really going to be throwing, you know, hooks and uppercuts.
Left to right.
Right hand by Smotherman. He must have pushed forward. 1-2. They have such opposite styles.
Really focus on countering some of those kicks.
Ooh, nice. Already a left hook from Smotherman.
Nice.
Completely opposite styles.
Every time City comes in, every time he closes the distance.
Jab to the body by Smotherman. Jab by City, they landed.
Jab splits the guard for City. 2 minutes in. Smotherman throws a right.
This is a hard fight to predict when you think about it. But like I said, I got Smotherman. Oh, City's going for a takedown.
How about Smotherman keeping his feet?
That's a shame.
And like I said in my breakdown,
because he kind of had that takedown, but he was
Surrey City, he can do it all. Takedowns, grapple, submission attempts, kicks, punches. But I feel like he's not a black belt in any of those things. And even though he can do it all, I don't know if he's mastered blending them all together. Oh! Good takedown defense by Smotherman.
Nice little sequence here from Surrey City.
Surrey City, Mr. 1-2. Smotherman's looking to counter.
Good knees to the body when they were in that clinch still.
Not a lot of volume from Smotherman yet. Oh!
Both guys landing.
Yep.
2-3-2 combination from Smotherman. All right, they're in the clinch. This is where Surrey City has knees. This is where he can do good. Elbows.
Elbow there. Mixing things up well.
Smotherman wants to get close, but probably not in the clinch close.
And he's making
boxing ring.
Worry about these takedown attempts. And he's got good elbows.
City's looking for the takedown. Smotherman's yet to been taken down.
Yeah, listen, just with pressure and output, you know.
Ooh, nice elbow. Surrey City in the clinch.
Forcing the takedown, some nice knees. Elbows.
I'm going to say City's winning round one.
Smotherman's got to have more.
Smotherman's got to smother. Oh! Beautiful. Inside slip the jab. Left hook to the breadbasket. That's what he excels at. It's beautiful.
My all-time favorite punches. I like the knees here.
Yeah,
nice kicks by City.
And the head kick. Looks like City's going to spin.
I feel like this card's not getting much attention. I feel like the UFC didn't promote this card.
Who can control the range? And right now,
like what the fuck? I feel like
close,
no one cares about this fight card tonight.
The more significant strikes.
And
the knees,
I kind of see why.
Elbows,
why the hell would you book Corey Sandhagen against Davison Figueiredo?
Throwing more variety.
I like both fighters, but like, what the hell?
I could see it a second ago.
Why would you book them two? I guarantee winner of Figueiredo versus Sandhagen doesn't get a title shot. There's no way. You're possibly going to have Jan fight Umar. If Jan or Umar win their next fight, title shot. You think the winner of Sandhagen versus Figgy is going to be a title shot? No way. So what are they fighting for? Like seriously, are they trying to... They're just trying to build one of them up? What? I think everyone is pissed that we didn't get Sandman versus O'Malley. And they just don't care about this card. You know? I mean, Corey Sandhagen, he's a beast, but let's be honest, he went kick for kick his last fight. Kind of been fighting to not lose rather than fighting to win.
Chael Sonnen lead teams of welterweight and flyweight hopefuls as they compete for a UFC contract.
All right,
Tough
all right.
Season 33 begins Tuesday, May 27th, 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Plus.
Nice takedown.
Oh, nice takedown right off the bat
Second round.
from City.
The corner.
Nice. I mean, he shot a takedown right away. I'm talking Hamzat versus Holland fast.
We need more volume.
All right, maybe not that fast.
And then start with the second round. City takes him down.
But yeah. So I feel like a lot of people don't care about this card. And then Bo Nickel lost a lot of hype his Paul Craig fight. That was on a pay-per-view, right? Like, yeah, competitively, Bo Nickel did good. But, bro, you're on the pay-per-view. We're at the bar. We hear all this hype about you, and all you do is land an overhand here and an overhand there, here and there.
Gotta let the hands
So,
go a bit more, start to
yeah,
try to
Figueiredo and Sandhagen both lost their last fight by decision. Bo Nickel didn't go and take a risk his last fight.
Maybe he's fallen into a trap of just being able to find that finishing
I mean,
blow, but sometimes, you know, they say don't force it.
UFC didn't promote it.
You're in a fight.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have some output. You gotta go forward.
And then
right
boxing's been going on all weekend.
not enough.
And then now we got NHL playoffs. So if I was UFC, if I knew boxing was happening, if I knew the NHL playoffs were happening, I would have added a little more juice.
Mixing up the weapons nice.
Just a little more flavor to the card, you know? But what am I doing? Let me enjoy this fight right here. Because this is a good clash of styles.
Allowing him to land one of those power shots that he possesses.
Smotherman is being calm, and he is being patient.
To try to open up things up.
But I don't know if I've seen him this calm and this patient.
Without a doubt.
City won round one.
City right now.
Oh, he went for a flying knee attempt.
City's too fast. The straight shots, he gets in, jabs.
Man, I cannot wait for the bantamweight fight. Oh! Looks like a groin shot. Probably not. I cannot wait for the bantamweight banger after this.
He kind of clipped him, but.
Ooh, takedown by City. We got Montel Jackson fighting undefeated Daniel Marcos next.
There's the body.
I bet a lot of people stayed away from that bet.
Nice.
Ooh.
Good counter as well from City. Both these guys throwing at the same time.
All right, yep. City's doing what he's supposed to do. Pick him apart with kicks from the outside. Right? You got the longer reach, and he's the better boxer. Use your kicks. Keep him at bay. Smotherman is not smothering. He landed one good body shot in round one. I haven't seen a significant strike since.
Takedown attempt he's got scored with one, but for the most part, it's been on the feet. But City has given him a lot to think about, just attacking with so many different weapons.
City is making Smotherman think about everything. He's mixing it up so well.
Did a great job with that takedown, driving through, but he needs to change direction. Otherwise, you're just going to run him right into the fence. But yeah, he's controlling
Smotherman. He's been snoozeman this fight. He's snoozeman this fight. What's going on here?
Back on that fence to work up.
Smotherman sounds better than snoozeman, so. But Surrey City, he's taking him down when he wants to strike. He's mixing it up. And like I said, he doesn't excel anywhere, but he's just mixing it up. Which is awesome. That's good. But I think Smotherman has more to show than this. Come on. Get him where his weakness is. Get in the pocket and throw punches.
Right over the top. Turning into him. Tries to reap the leg.
Wow, Smotherman, he's down 2-0.
Still on the feet, but City's got the hands joined and down he goes.
Down 2-0. So, guess what? He needs a finish.
Yeah, I like it. Scrambled straight back up.
This round is not even as close as round one.
A lot of control time and some takedowns in the latter part of round two for
elbows.
City as we head to the final round.
Very interesting. I don't know why there's not more slip and rip from Smotherman.
Or 5 p.m.
Does he need did he need his cup of coffee? Did he miss his cup of Joe? What's going on?
We're light and quiet. Solo session.
Yes, Smotherman needs to smother. What's going on here?
It's where the work begins.
He's snoozing.
And never really ends.
However you train.
The gym is yours.
Lace up at nobleproject.com.
With investing options from Navy Federal Credit Union, Rob feels financially
at
ease.
What's he
which
doing?
Means he can worry
What is he
about
doing?
other things like landing this fish.
And
what if
the
fish
question
really
is,
big?
he knows he's down 2
What
rounds.
if it's not a fish?
Is he gonna go for the finish? Because
what if the treasure is
I feel like when fighters are clearly down 2 rounds,
but as a member of Navy Federal,
they still don't push it how you'd want them to. Like they just do a little bit better.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
They just do a little better.
UFC Fight Night is presented by Bud Light.
Like, no, if you're down 2 rounds,
Third and final round.
it doesn't mean just do a little bit better than you did the first 2 rounds.
This rounds.
It means go for the finish in round 3
Surrey City
and risk getting flatlined.
Control time in round 2.
Yeah, well, Surrey City's now just kind of cruising ahead now. He's in
Here we go. Let's see if he does it.
him down, systematically just.
Let's see if he does it.
Picking
Jab.
him apart, taking him down, taking the back, mixing up the
Knee.
strikes. You know, it's a very, very calm corner work.
Right hand by City.
In between rounds there on Surrey City's side, saying, listen, this kid's tough. You're not going to knock him out with one shot. Just pick him apart. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very well-rounded.
It looks like Smotherman is just missing by just a little bit.
Doesn't get it, but still keeping it in the mind of Smotherman.
He hasn't found his range.
Nice showcase for Surrey City to show what he can do.
I mean, Surrey City is literally just getting out of the way.
But he's got to have it. He's got to know he's down 2 rounds. He's got to get the finish, and he's got to be hungry. You know, he's got to bite down on that mouthpiece. Get a little pissed off. I know I said you want to come.
Yeah, it's amazing. His boxing hasn't been a factor in this fight. One beautiful body shot.
Now, granted,
why just one?
making it extremely tough for him to walk around.
Oh, that's why.
Time to wait.
Explosive double leg takedown. Gets him down again. But now he's up to his feet. Not quite. Oh, Surrey City's got a Darce choke.
He might have this.
Smotherman's and Turtle always getting gator rolled. Horrible camera angle. Get the hell out of the way, ref.
So if that
Darce choke. Surrey City's got to go to his shoulder. Fall to your shoulder and hook his leg. He won't do it, though. Why? He's giving up on the Darce.
Yeah, he's turning. He's kind of taking himself out of the position a bit there. The way
Okay.
he's moving
Now Smotherman's and Turtle. Yes, pull him in with your elbows. Yes. Oh.
Really good work of Smotherman, though.
I don't get why guys don't fall to their shoulder and their side and hook the leg and finish the Darce choke.
Here yet. Now he can.
Why do they just sit there on their knees with the Darce choke?
Smotherman came out. He was throwing.
Make it a crank. The Darce choke isn't just a choke, it's a crank, too. 2 and 1.
Obviously, the submission attempt there from City.
Yeah, the trouble is Smotherman at this point really has to bite.
What are you going to do about that, Smotherman? He's got a mouse under his eye.
He's doing such a good job of mixing
Slip and rip, slip and rip. Counter, you're a counter fighter. Slip and rip.
On his back.
Well, Smotherman doesn't know what's coming at him.
Body jab, all right.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
That's cool, but
spinning stuff, knees, elbows, 1, 2.
That's what you got to do to set it up, but
feints.
We need more than a body jab. So your follow-up shot better be quick after.
Well, Smotherman predominantly just kind of using a boxing approach. That's a great shot. And again,
he's throwing right hands, but he's missing. He's missing by a smidge. He has not found the range. He can't find this range. Now all City has to do is dance around and use footwork. Right hand. And people want open scoring. How about that? Could you imagine if City knows he's up 2 rounds? Like, he doesn't even know for sure he's up 2 rounds, and he's still dancing around. Imagine if he knew.
Stumble backwards from Smotherman as they exchange.
But City is still somewhat fighting. He just threw a right hand. He went for a knee because he doesn't know for sure it's in the bag, even though it's for sure in the bag. Wow, Smotherman.
Start selling out.
Bro.
If he wants to make it consecutive wins to start his run of the UFC.
Yeah, he's got it.
He underperformed.
Let it all loose, and that's easy to say out here. There's a nice
wow, nice 3-punch combination from Smotherman. Body, head, body. Right hand by Smotherman. Over the top.
City just doing a good job of also countering back, using his jab, and then
but there's only 25 seconds, so he's getting us excited for nothing. The worst type of ending. 10 seconds.
10 seconds to go.
I've seen crazy things. I watched Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje. But that ain't happening here. Smotherman took it out.
Defensively responsible.
And he lost all 3 rounds probably.
Cameron Smotherman goes the distance with Surrey City. We'll need scorecards. We'll get them when we come back.
Dude, he didn't fight good at all.
With investing options from Navy Federal Credit Union, Rob feels financially at ease, which means he can worry about other things like.
I know he's more new,
fish.
but
what if the fish is really big?
Smotherman was never in like.
What if it's treasure?
He never like was close to getting finished.
Is cursed? Rob has
What was it? What was it?
But as a
he didn't pull the trigger.
Federal, his finances aren't one of
he
them.
wasn't stunned. He wasn't wobbled.
Navy Federal Credit Union.
There was a choke attempt. Okay.
The combo meal changed the game at BK.
We got picked apart from the outside. Okay. He got double legged. Okay.
Winning big time cuz it's free to swap fries.
You weren't ready for that? You weren't ready for a double leg? You weren't ready for some kicks on the outside?
Power, the Ego zero-turn riding mower with
amazing, amazing. What was the game plan?
Turns on a dime, and it cuts up to 2.5 acres on a single charge.
That's what I'm saying. What was the game plan there?
29-year-old ascending phenom Michael Morales looks to keep his perfect record intact against Brazilian veteran, the always
oh my gosh, Gilbert Burns versus Morales is next weekend. That was supposed to be on.
2 weeks from tonight from Las Vegas.
Wasn't that supposed to be on? Yeah, oh no, that was supposed to be on the pay-per-view.
Now for the official decision brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer sponsor.
Or was it supposed to be on this card? I think they moved it.
We send it back inside the octagon.
That was supposed to be on this card, and they moved it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. The judges have it 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28.
Surrey City, you did a good job. He did a good job. Props to him.
City!
Clearly won. He did his thing.
Wanted to put more out there in the octagon.
It wasn't completely boring, you know. He mixed it up. He tried.
For Surrey City,
tried his best.
Goes the distance with Cameron Smotherman. Born in the Ukraine.
Ukraine did it.
Yeah.
Years
old, set the table for some of his buddies, Jazz Davicius, Mike Malott, who compete next week in Montreal. All right, Dion Dawkins is enjoying some TKO action. Was at SmackDown in Row 1 last night here in Wells Fargo Arena. Tonight taking in the octagon action. Thanks for coming, Dion. Some rising bantamweights on deck.
Okay, next up is the bantamweight fight that
thank you very much, Brendan.
we
Montel
want.
Quick
We got
Jackson
Montel
steps
Jackson
in with a sharp nickname and an even sharper jab.
Man,
with a 5.5-inch
I hope
reach
he
advantage. He
puts
holds
out
the most
Daniel
knockdowns
Marco.
in UFC bantamweight
Please
history.
and thank you.
To add to that tonight, expect him to keep it long, use that range, and make it a clinical when he takes on the unbeaten.
Make those reads
Daniel
and
Marcos.
crack them.
Marcos is fighting like
I feel
he's
like
got an
Daniel
entire
Marcos
country
wants to be
behind him.
boring.
The Peruvian pressure fighter hasn't lost for many reasons.
He throws 6
Volume,
significant
toughness,
strikes per
and
minute.
zero
But
fear.
why do
His
I have
plan
this
was
feeling
the distance, break
that
the
Daniel
rhythm,
Marcos
and take away Jackson's
wants
reach.
to be
This one's got
that he wants to
fireworks
win
written all
and
over
be
it.
boring?
It's coming up next.
I hope I'm wrong. But sometimes I get a feeling when a guy wants to win so bad that he's willing to be boring.
Rob feels financially at ease.
And I got this feeling right now.
Other things like landing this fish. What if the fish is really big? What if it's not a fish? What if it's treasure?
This is Montel Jackson's job. Don't give him a chance to be boring. If he's boring, use that to your advantage and rush him, or find that opening.
Become
you know.
a member today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
This combo meal's got combinations. Make this thing your own creation.
Yeah, thank God. This one's got to be better. That was not.
And it's free to swap fries.
2 decisions on this card. I'm not liking that. 2 back-to-back decisions. In the 3rd round of each was the most lackluster. Like the first 2 rounds of Stevens and Jones was great. 3rd round, not good.
What it was like to experience fight night like a VIP.
This fight wasn't even as good as the first fight. Yeah, this wasn't even as good as Jeremy Stevens' fight.
The UFC Hall of Fame ceremony, VIP access to UFC X, a UFC store shopping
so,
spree.
I wonder where Jeremy Stevens is going to go from here.
June 25th through the 29th in
because
Las Vegas. Scan that QR
he had a
code.
1-fight contract.
Your chance to win. The stakes at
He's probably going back to bare knuckle.
pounds get even higher next as a ranking is on the line.
Why wouldn't he?
Aiming to make another statement in the bantamweight division, rising star Montel Jackson lets his fighting do the talking, and he's expected to say a lot when he tackles undefeated Daniel Marcos.
Please be Daniel Marcos, Montel Jackson.
Quietly fighting his way up the bantamweight ladder.
I feel like a lot of undefeated
Jackson
fighters,
the silence about his potential last
they're not looking for exciting fights anymore because they're undefeated. It's more about protecting the O.
Top 15 with a rocket,
and UFC, MMA shouldn't be like that.
Peruvian rising star
If you happen to be
Daniel
undefeated,
Marcos.
you're undefeated.
Unbeaten in 5 trips to
But
the octagon since earning a contract.
We need
on
to reward
season 6 of
the
Dana
killer
White's
instinct
Contender Series.
more than the win.
Marcos won
Yes
twice
or no?
in 2024, defeating John Castaneda and Adrian Yanez. But a victory over Jackson could be the one that lands him in the rankings at 135. Coming up next, Montel Quick Jackson faces Daniel Soncora.
Should we reward killer instinct?
Wow, you guys did great with this place.
Yeah, and it was easy to buy with all the help we got from Navy Federal Credit Union.
I can't imagine where we'd be without them.
So what's shaking?
Nothing. Nothing's shaking.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Hey, did you make that appointment?
Oh, I'll do it when we get back. When we get back.
Come on, Montel Jackson, we need a finish on this card. Be the first one to wake me up.
Or we'll do it now.
Wake up this crowd.
We keep pests out of your home and your health.
I mean, come on, where are we at? Iowa?
We'll come back, guaranteed. Before worry shows up, Terminix it.
This is intermission time. I'm grabbing
your
some.
own creation, entree, drink, and choice of sides. Oh, and it's free to swap fries. BK, have it your way.
Mom, Dad?
David?
You have a twin brother we never told you about.
I'm sorry. Where is he?
Are you
Beckham. Dave Beckham. No way.
Here, let me get you a cold one.
Hey, Dave. Still got it?
Sorry, it's a thing I do.
You drink Stella? I have taste, David. There's something I have to tell you.
So how famous are you? Like Matt Damon famous?
Maybe Ben Affleck famous.
That's a shame.
The UFL is the spring.
All right, just fixed my speaker.
The atmosphere, the intensity. Must see for every football fan.
All right, I'll be back when we get a finish.
Long on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN Plus.
5 a.m. or 5 p.m.
Heavy and loud.
Or light and quiet. Solo session.
What's in effort?
It's where the work begins.
And never really ends.
However you train.
The gym is yours.
Lace up at nobleproject.com.
With investing options from Navy Federal Credit Union, Rob feels financially at ease, which means he can worry about other things like landing this fish. What if the fish is really big? What if it's not a fish? What if it's treasure? What if the treasure is cursed? Rob has a lot of things to worry about, but as a member of Navy Federal, his finances aren't one of them. Become a member today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
This combo meal's got combinations. Make this thing your own creation. Entree, drink, and choice of sides. Oh, and it's free to swap fries. BK, have it your way.
Attention NHL fans, call the ESPN Chirp line at 1-844-4-CHIRPIN to talk some trash this Stanley Cup playoff season. That's 1-844-424-4774. Don't delay, your chirp may be featured by ESPN. Call now.
The stage is set for a high-stakes bantamweight tilt. Montel Jackson's inside the top 15. Daniel Marcos unbeaten at 17-0 with a no contest. Jackson 1 year older than the Peruvian fighter on the other side. We highlight the discrepancy in height. Jackson 3 inches taller, and reach 6+ in favor of the betting favorites. For the introductions, here's Joe Martinez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with our next fight tonight. 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. His background, luta libre. At 5 feet 7 inches tall, he weighed in officially one.
There a finish yet? Finally, we got a banger fight. This better be a banger, or this card is cursed. Come on, Dana White, start promoting your fights. Or we should all do a poll on if we should fire Dana White. All right, come on. Get rid of Marcos's undefeated record. Let's get rid of it. Come on. Come on, Jackson. Wake up the crowd. Get a finish. We haven't had a finish. We had mid-prelims. No finish on the main card yet. We had 2 rounds of excitement from Jeremy Stephens. All right? We need more. Boxing's on. Hockey's on. How are you guys going to stand out? All right, Montel Jackson, southpaw. As he always is. Nice trip by Montel Jackson. Whoa. Beautiful foot trip. Damn. Pretty sure he had an underhook and then wrist control. Wow. Spun him and tripped his foot as he stepped. That was perfectly timed. I want to see a replay on that foot trip. Made that look like nothing. Now Montel Jackson is on top in full guard. And he's doing work. Look at that. What's Montel Jackson going to do with it? Not let him back up? Nice. Marcos is up, but Montel Jackson got his back against the cage. Or he put Marcos' back on the cage. Oh, almost. Marcos looking for the single leg. Come on, Montel Jackson. I know you got power, but let's throw volume. But they're in the clinch right now. That's the problem. I feel like Marcos is an easier target to hit because his pinkish red hair. Like it's so clear as day what you're trying to target. I knew it. Marcos is going to try to fight Boren to protect that undefeated record. Well, Montel Jackson's winning because there's been no strikes, but Montel Jackson got that foot sweep, which is a takedown. So that's when a takedown matters, when striking cancels out, or there's nothing going on. If someone got the takedown, that seals it. Oh, nice foot trip again. Yep, Marco's popped back up. Man, is this card cursed? I mean, Jeremy Stephens had a fun first 2 rounds, but other than that, nothing memorable on this card. No standout memorable moments. Where's the storyline? Daniel Marcos looking for a takedown. Surprise. Oh, he got a double leg. Now, Montel Jackson has a butterfly hook in. Nope. He's turning around, giving his back to stand up. He did stand back up, but Marcos still got the body lock. What a shit round. Am I right? We got an undefeated fighter and a guy on a 2 knockout streak. What's going on here? Montel Jackson, show us why no one wants to fight you. Show us why no one's picking up the phone. Dana White. Dana, what's going on with this fight card here? What's happening? Come on, Montel Jackson. Come on. Find that opening. Yes, nice 1-2, Montel Jackson. Another nice 1-2, Montel Jackson. Who knows who won that first round? Seriously, they both got a takedown each. Montel Jackson's takedown was more impressive to me, but... Single leg by Marcos. Oh, no. Yeah, I'd say Montel Jackson barely won round 1. Use your butterfly hooks. He has butterfly hooks, then he gives up on them and bails on them. Back up to his feet, though. He's not showing good takedown defense, but he can get back up easy. Nice left hand by Jackson. We need more. Come on, show us why no one picks up the phone to fight you. Show us. Show me. Find your counters. Problem is Daniel Marcos, he won't lead. He won't attack first. Come on, come on. Let's not make this a Tyron Woodley fight. I mean, I would hate Montel Jackson to break his knockout streak. Instead of 2 knockouts in a row, let's do 3 knockouts in a row. At least try. No one has put it all on the line on this card. I'm rating this card a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. I mean, Marcos is just desperately trying to get the takedown. He doesn't want to fight. Nice jab by Montel Jackson. Come on. Oh, Marcos is just diving for the leg. It's just diving for the leg. Holding up Jackson against the cage. This fight's pissing me off. Oh, everyone's got their phones in the air. Oh my gosh. Everyone's got their phone in the air. Gosh. They're doing Iowa like this? The phones again is the most entertaining part. What's up with these fights? All these phones are in the air. I'm at a loss for words. What do I say? What do I say? I mean, we could literally mute the commentators because there's nothing to say. I'm surprised the commentators are even talking because what could you even talk about in this fight? No. This fight ain't it. I'm sorry. This fight ain't it. Don't make me stream the hockey now. We might have got more scraps in the hockey playoffs at this point. When's the co-main? Well, next we got Rodriguez fighting Ponzinibbio. Oh my gosh, that fight's probably going to be horrible too. Then we got the co-main event. After this fight, it'll be in 2 more fights. So this fight, Daniel Rodriguez fight, then it should be Bo Nickel. And that's honestly, that's going to be the best fight of the night. The Bo Nickel fight. And then they dapped up and hugged before they started round 3. This fight was so shit. We don't need you guys to give each other all this respect. What are they proud of right now? No one's taking chances on this card. Montel Jackson's throwing flurries. He's throwing flurries. I think he heard me. Oh no. Now they're stuck against the cage. Elbow by Jackson. Oh, right hand. Come on, make his face match his hair. That's all I got to say. Body lock takedown from Jackson. Oh, doesn't count. Marcos pop back up. Montel Jackson. Make his face match his hair. He's got pink hair, red hair, whatever that is. Takedown from Marcos. Okay, we could have skipped out on this pay-per-view, and we could have loaded up the good fights here on 315. We should have scrapped this whole card, all right? And then put Figgy Sandman on 315 and put Bo Nickel versus RDR on 315 and called it good. Because what's 315 looking like? Valentina Shevchenko versus... what's her name? Farrow? And then... what's her name is on the main card? We should have just put these fights... well, not these fights, but the co-main and the main on 315. And then scrap the rest of this card. Look at the phones in the air. That's the most entertaining part of this fight. The phones in the air. Oh my gosh. Damn right they're booing. Boo these people. I gotta be the only person streaming this card, right? Obviously, Guru's probably streaming it, but he's got shit to talk about, you know? He just reads his chat off. He's got a whole chat. I gotta talk about the fight here. I can't even believe I'm coming up with shit to say. Wow. Oh, knee up the middle. From Jackson. We got a minute left. You think they're going to make me fall out of the chair in this last minute? Nice takedown by Jackson. But you know what? I don't even care if Montel Jackson takes Daniel Marcos O, because even though I picked Montel Jackson, it's cool to get your pick right. This isn't the fashion he wanted to win. Darce choke. Oh, he's going to put him out to sleep. That's tight. That's tight. Oh, he's worming his way out. Okay. Let's say Montel Jackson wins. He takes Daniel Marcos' O. This performance dampens it. It dampers it. Okay, this is one of the times I don't give a shit if no one gets a bonus. No performance bonus. No fight of the night bonus. What is this? Okay, Jeremy Stevens and Mason Jones had 2 good rounds. That's all we got on this card so far. 10 minutes of good fighting. I already forgot what the last fight was. And I broke this whole fight down on my predictions. Oh my gosh. I mean, if we're rating this card out of 5, I'll rate it 2 out of 5 tops. Tops. 1.5 would be more accurate. But let's just say 2 out of 5. Crazy. Despicable. Atrocious. Any more acronyms? Oh, they're promoting 315. Okay, the main event's interesting style-wise. What else is on 315? Aldo fighting a nobody? Ooh. Out of prime Gilbert Burns? Montel Jackson, he got it. Okay. I'm 2 for 3 on my picks. But I don't even care about my picks. I just want some fun fights. Could you imagine going to this card and buying tickets? Just to watch your hometown guy lose? All your hometown guys losing? Not only that, in boring fights. What, are the 38-year-olds going to show up? Are they going to show out everyone else? Do we really have to have 38-year-old Ponzinibbio? 38-year-old D-Rod? To show us how to fight? Come on, come on. This card needs a finish, or it needs to finish. The UFC stock is diminished, making me grimace. I mean, damn, the last fight card was way better than this. I had a feeling no one was watching this card. I just knew it. I had this feeling. No one was talking about Sandhagen. No one was talking about Figueiredo. No one was even talking about Bo Nickel. Like, there was no promoting this fight. Like, what's going on? We don't know how to promote? Maybe it's good they didn't promote this card, because what would they be promoting? Right? Okay, they're showing me Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen. Team Cormier versus Team Sonnen on Tough. That's where we're at in the sport? They don't fight. They're analysts. They're commentators. Why are they tough coaches? Is it just me? Or tough coaches don't fight each other no more? We got tricked by Connor and Chandler. DC and Chael Sonnen. One's an analyst. One's a commentator. I mean, I remember, I remember when we got a lot of good fighters from Tough. I swear, I thought the coaches of Tough always fought. But maybe I'm wrong. Yep. I got Ponzinibbio. I do. I don't see, again, this could easily go to decision. And if it does get finished, it's going to be by Ponzinibbio in the late round 3. I don't see the finishing ability from D-Rod. You know? I don't see the finishing potential from D-Rod. Like, okay, a couple straight punches, some jabs, a leg kick here and there, inside leg kick, outside leg kick, not full force. Okay. Maybe a little bit of Nate Diaz style against the cage, some dirty boxing against the fence. But this could be a sloppy fight, which could make it fight of the night. While we're relying on D-Rod versus Ponzinibbio to have fight of the night. Oh my gosh. I need to roll up some runts. My hot take is this fight night wasn't needed. There was no reason to host this. We didn't need to go to Iowa. The world didn't need this card. Right? I mean, I'm glad Jeremy Stevens came back. That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad Bo Nickel is fighting RDR. I like that fight. Style-wise, that's cool. This fight coming up's cool. D-Rod versus Ponzinibbio. But maybe we just need... We could have a small win bonus. But let's really give the money to the killer be killed instinct. Let's pay people who got the killer instinct. You know? So, the only question is, how do you prove you had the killer instinct in the fight? What if someone's dancing around and they're like, oh, I want to get paid. I had killer instinct. No, you got to actively try to hurt, you know? So, no hugging against the fence too much. When you're on the ground, you're looking for subs, or you're looking to pin and ground and pound. You know? Nothing wrong with holding someone down for a good 10 seconds, 15 seconds, even 20 seconds. Let them know they're not going nowhere. But we need to stop rewarding that if they get a win. Like Nate Diaz said, killer be killed. Like Masvidal said, I want to put him unconscious. I want to send him to the shadow realm. Masvidal was mad that he beat Nate Diaz to a bloody pulp because he didn't knock him out and he won. Fighters nowadays be like, yeah, the doctor stopped it. Oh, here we go. All right. I got Ponzinibbio. You know? I got the Argentine dagger. How about that? Kevin McDonald. That's my referee. They're promoting Burger King commercials, and the ref is McDonald. Here we go. Here we go. This is actually interesting style-wise. This is going to be the most exciting fight so far. I'm calling it right here. A sloppy slug fight. I guess that's what we need right now. Tattoo fight. D-Rod's got a lot more tattoos than Ponzinibbio, but I know what you mean. Ponzinibbio's got room for more ink. D-Rod's got no more room for ink unless you're talking at the ankle. Below the ankle. That would hurt like a bitch. I think D-Rod will hold his own first 2 rounds. But can he eat the power of that right hand from Ponzinibbio? Inside leg kick by Ponzinibbio. D-Rod's in southpaw. Ponzinibbio's righty. I just think Ponzinibbio's more dangerous than Alex Morono. D-Rod's last opponent. Yep, they're just... D-Rod's going with the inside leg kick. Ponzinibbio's... He's pressuring. Body kick. Low kick from Ponzinibbio. Nice, yep. Nice 1-2 by D-Rod. Come on, please pick up the card. At least these last 3 fights. Come on. Come on, doesn't anyone care about the fans anymore? Do they know we exist? Does the UFC know we have fans? Does anyone care about us anymore? I thought F and F. I thought the fans and the fighters made the sport, you know? I don't think we've been appealing and appeasing the fans lately. Too evenly matched. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They look horrible from Ponzinibbio. Oh! He's getting swarmed. He fell on his own from throwing a kick. Oh, D-Rod's swarming him like a street brawl. Oh, he's street fighting. D-Rod street fighting. He swarmed him, at least 10 punches landed. I mean, Ponzinibbio fell from throwing a leg kick that missed. He fell. Oh, Ponzinibbio's wobbled from D-Rod. Yeah, Ponzinibbio, this always happens to him, though. Always. D-Rod won this round. I like it. I like it. Oh, nice. Ponzinibbio. I like that. I like that. Keep that same energy. Yep. We need some more of that. Damn. D-Rod with the power out of nowhere. Now, that did not look good for Ponzinibbio, just falling down from throwing a leg kick. I'm still going with my pick. D-Rod is up. Finally, someone's going for the kill. Since Jeremy Stevens. Only 2 people on this main card have went for the kill. Jeremy Stevens and D-Rod. More of the brawlers. That's what we need. We need more brawlers back in this sport. D-Rod's looking confident. If I was D-Rod, I would start off strong. I wouldn't start off like we're getting warmed up again. Keep that same energy you had. Keep that same pace. If you had Ponzinibbio hurt, pick up where you left off this round. Nice left from D-Rod. Ponzinibbio, his legs just look out of order. I mean, he can barely stand. And it's not because he's been getting leg kicked to death. This looks like his knees are like bad like Usman's. They probably are. Yeah, Ponzinibbio, he's got to move forward. Oh, he got hurt again, Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio, you got to make him respect you. I'm watching as a fan. I'm not scoring, but looks like D-Rod's ahead halfway through round 2. Oh, left hand by D-Rod. Followed it up with a right hook. Takedown by Ponzinibbio. Watch this card be all decisions. That has to strike a conversation. The reporters better be pressing the UFC. Do you know this whole main card was all decisions? I'm just assuming. We still got another round and a half to go, and then the co in the main, but come on. And look, let me talk shit about Misha Tate main eventing the prelims. A female fighter that was popular in 2015, 2014, that retired for years is headlining. She's the featured fight of the prelims. Why? Ponzinibbio is shooting desperate takedowns like never seen before. Where's the low kicks? Where's that piston right hand? D-Rod's getting tired. D-Rod's winning, but he looks way more exhausted. Oh, he just got hit with a right. I hope Ponzinibbio can read that. D-Rod looks tired. Anyone can see it. Nice body kick, Ponzinibbio. Steal this round. There's 40 seconds. Steal this round. D-Rod can't be shooting. Oh. I mean, D-Rod, he's not going to be throwing crazy combos these last 20 seconds. He's exhausted. Ponzinibbio, do something. He got a takedown. I don't think that's enough. You need ground and pound. The takedown only matters if the striking was even. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, the co and the main better be insane. Fuck it, rattle someone's brain. This shit's too tame and lame. You know, it needs to change. I have this feeling now. I think maybe all the fights will go to decision. Like, what's going to be the headline? What's the talking point after this fight? I say, after this card's done, they're gonna have their little post-fight press conference with their NPC reporters, and then no one's gonna talk about this card the next day. Chael Sonnen's gonna make a video about Bo Nickel winning, and that's that. We're gonna see a little post and a poll. Who should Bo Nickel fight next? That's it. That's all we're going to talk about after this card. Who should Bo Nickel fight next? Because we know damn well winner of the main event ain't getting a title shot. Or a guaranteed confirmed title shot. Sure, someone could get injured and they could step in. But let me not be Debbie Downer. We got a whole third round of Ponzinibbio versus Rodriguez here. The whole card could change. They're going to make me eat my words. Let's just watch. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to make them make me eat my words. Because I would rather eat my words than, you know, be starving for a good fight. I think Ponzinibbio is down 2 rounds. Even though round 2 was boring and close. Nice 6-punch combo by D-Rod. He knocked out Ponzinibbio. Knocked him out. Oh my God, he still can't stand. Yep, he was out, no doubt. D-Rod, nice. He might have just ended Ponzinibbio's career. Nice. Nice, nice. I thought Ponzinibbio had more in the tank, to be honest. He knocked out a tough guy his last fight. A huge middleweight he knocked out his last fight. But it looked like Ponzinibbio couldn't even stand. His knees couldn't even hold him up in this fight. Straight left, right hook. Left hand put him down. Damn, he was throwing, he knocked Ponzinibbio out with looping punches, looping shots. Nice. He had that, you know, he had that Street Fighter element. He looked like a Street Fighter with that knockout. I like it. Yep. Yep. He looked like a Street Fighter there. Good for him. Good for D-Rod. So far, he's the most impressive guy on the card. That's crazy. After watching D-Rod's last fight, to say he'd be the most exciting on the card. Oh my gosh, Ponzinibbio was still falling. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ponzinibbio was wobbling all over the place. The cage caught Ponzinibbio. If the cage wasn't there, he would have fell on his ass again. What am I on picks? Am I 2-2? I'm 2-2 on picks. But more than getting my picks right, I want to see a sick fight. All right, D-Rod. Hopefully, the others will follow. Is Bo Nickel going to do more than throw an overhand, you know, once every 2 minutes? Good for him. Finally, something to look at. Something to talk about. Nice. Like, it was like a 6-punch combination. Beautiful. Yep, a 6-punch combo. He hasn't had a finish in a long time. Yeah, he got a second win. He was getting tired at the end of round 1, early round 2. See? He added 3, 4, 5, 6-punch combos and it paid off. Ooh. What? I missed his walkout song. It was his own song. He said he wrote a rap song. That's what he walked out to. He said this knockout is going to propel my rap career that's just getting started. So D-Rod's going to be dropping an album soon. Looks like he works at Los Santos Customs. Hey, he's working in the studio too. Apparently, he's dropping a banger album. I'm gonna have to go back and hear his walkout song. Was it fire? We need D-Rod on the track with Thug Nasty. Why not? Don't let Tyron Woodley on the hook. Just D-Rod and Thug Nasty. Let's hear what they got. Thug Nasty can rap. Is D-Rod the next best rapper in UFC? Damn, is that the first time a fighter won and shouted out their music? He said, my rap career is coming. I'm looking up that song later. I'm looking up his music. That's a good way to promote your album. Knock a mofo out and then promote it. The song could be called Ark Insanity, but I think D-Rod is a California guy. I think Bo Nickel's up next. RDR wants to tie him in a bow. Now, this is the most interesting style matchup of this card. More interesting than the main event, style-wise. Because why isn't Bo Nickel using his wrestling? He's gonna be forced to show us at least bare minimum stellar takedown defense. He might even have to show us how he can stand up. Can he stand up from the ground game? Is he gonna mix his own takedown in? I say no. I say he's going to take the Paul Craig approach. But it's going to be more exciting because RDR is going to spam takedowns. He's going to spam them. But I'm happy with all my picks because, I studied my picks. And I see who's got more steam, who's got more juice, who fights better in their last few fights. So I'm going Bo. But I don't think it'll be a walk in the park. He's going to have to at least do defensive wrestling. At least. Why not surprise us and shoot your own takedown? Because his whole thing is, I'm a Penn State wrestler. But screw it. If you want to strike, strike. But let's not pull another Paul Craig fight, alright? Let's not do that again. I mean, look, I would have picked RDR, but I watched his Gerald Meerschaert fight. And the way he strikes, man. It's like he's trained only in the gi his whole life. He didn't do any fast twitch sports, Oh yeah, Bo Nickel. This is why he's going to win. The speed advantage. Speed is going to kill in this fight. The only time speed won't matter is if RDR is on top, in the grappling, smothering Bo. Then he could take his time, stay heavy, pin down Bo, which would be fun. But other than that, speed's going to really be RDR's demise. All right, D-Rod was the only one who put on a show. Anyone else? Jeremy Stevens tried, but unfortunately that wrestling in round 3, it just ruined his stride. So D-Rod put on the show. Can Bo put on a show? You know, his last fight, he looked like an average Joe. He looked like a schmo his last fight, you know? A schmo. Come on. This fight's gonna be... Is anyone excited to see Bo Nickel actually have to defend takedowns? Actually have to use wrestling? And we need more of this. Prospects fighting before it's too late. You know? 2 up-and-comers. They need to fight each other. The only time it worked, like, when you stalled 2 up-and-comers fighting each other, praying that they only fight for the belt, was like Paulo Costa versus Izzy. That worked, but that's not the way. Make these tough guys fight each other. I mean, we're seeing it at welterweight. You know? If Buckley gets past Usman, we're probably going to get Buckley versus Gary. 2 contenders fighting for their title shot. We might get Brady versus Shavkat. 2 contenders fighting for their title shot. That's why I want to see Bo versus RDR. RDR is 2-0 in the UFC. I mean, the Holland fight was barely a fight. Just took him down. Destroyed him. Passed his guard like it was nothing. He's too big, too strong. Gerald Mearshart. He was getting back up to his feet at will against RDR. Here we go. Oh yeah. Finally. Bo Nickel versus RDR. The most hyped fight of the night. All right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Bo Nickel got a lot of fans in the crowd. I'm excited for this fight. RDR. He is a big middleweight. He's like bigger than Luke Rockhold was at middleweight. That'd have been cool to see him against like a Luke Rockhold or something. All right, here we go. Here we go. Finally, an interesting fight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Do your thing. Do your thing, RDR. Shoot. Bo Nickel, what are you going to do? Overhand by Bo? He's going to have a nice low stance. I know it. Oh, he missed the overhand. RDR ducked under. They got an over-under. Oh. Bo spun him around in the cage. This is going to be fun. If you wrestled, if you grappled, you know what I'm talking about. The scrambles you get between a jiu-jitsu guy and a top-level wrestler is just unmatched. I mean, you get some of the craziest scrambles known to man. Bo Nickel, it's so weird seeing him look this small to RDR. Elbow off the break from Bo. Bo fighting in his low southpaw stance. Oh, RDR shooting. What's Bo doing? They're in the over-under position. This is fun. But Bo Nickel, it doesn't look like it's the easiest thing in the world to stuff these takedowns for him, you know? He's not laughing and smiling at him. He's not even going for his own takedown. I want to see what a Bo Nickel takedown looks like in MMA. Why not? Let's see it. Show us this wrestling. I mean, it looks pretty even here. Bo's got double underhooks against the cage. I mean, show me something. Show me a good old trick. Come on. I mean, yeah, he hasn't gotten taken down yet. They're just taking turns, pushing each other against the cage. Now RDR is looking to push Bo against the cage. Now Bo's against the cage. Bo looks for a nice hip toss. Almost gets an ankle pick. Nice. 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 Hip toss. Kicked out the back leg. That didn't work fully. Switched it to an ankle pick. Nice. Now he's on top. RDR's got butterfly hooks and control of Bo's right arm. Bo better watch out for armbar and triangle. Oh, he's looking for armbar. Bo seen it coming and was a step ahead. Bo's looking for a guillotine. Oh, RDR rolls on top. He does not have it. Bo almost ended up in bottom side control. Bo is in bottom side control. He needs to let go of that guillotine or he's going to get Von Flood with the head arm. Bo is in bottom side control. He's looking to put his knee in for separation. This is fun. This is fun. Bo, in wrestling, you got pinned by now. That's a mental loss. That's a L in Bo's mind right now. If this was wrestling, he lost. Both shoulders have been on the mat for 3 seconds. RDR is in control on top. Why would Bo Nickel go for a guillotine? That showed inexperience. I mean, RDR is putting major shoulder pressure on crushing Bo's face. Major shoulder pressure here. Whoa, did he step? He's trying to step over. He's still in top half guard. I want to see how Bo gets up. Oh, Bo scrambling back up. He just scrambled up out of bottom side control, but now he's in turtle. RDR is going to look for that Kimura grip and take his back. RDR, yep. Oh, he took down Bo. Bo scrambled out. Bo's cauliflower is busted open. His whole cauliflower in his ear is busted open. Oh, elbow from RDR. Stepped in with the jab. Bo lost that round. Bo lost that round. And mentally, it's even worse. Bo knows he got pinned. If that was a wrestling match, he was on his back, shoulders pinned on the canvas for 3 seconds plus. And him shooting that, him trying to lock that guillotine and pulling guard when you're this awesome wrestler? I don't understand that. What's going on in Bo Nickal' head right now? There's no way he believes he won that round. Wow. We're going to see how much wrestling matters. Wow. This is interesting. Here we go. Come on. RDR won round 1. RDR won round 1. What the hell? Bo looks like... Bo Nickal, why does he look a little sluggish? Am I tripping? We're finally seeing Bo in adversity, real adversity. Not just a split second from Cody Brundage. No, wait, Bo Nickal's corner told him to go for a takedown? I mean, it looks like Bo Nickal's stuck against the cage. It's amazing. Oh! Bo Nickal does have a body lock. RDR's looking for a hip toss throw. It failed. Bo Nickal's now on the back, putting his weight on RDR. RDR spinned around. Under. Oh! Knees up the middle in the clinch from RDR. Bo looks tired. Bo is tired. The commentators aren't pointing it out. Bo just huffed and he puffed. And it's not 420. Oh, he's getting hit against the cage. What the hell? Bo looks like he's quitting. Bo looks like he's quitting. Bo is quitting. Bo quit. Bo quit mentally. I saw it. He could have took more. He couldn't handle it getting tough. He was quitting from fatigue, not just strikes. It looked like the strikes finished him. He quit from fatigue. Those weren't the hardest shots in the world. He was getting hit with volume, pitter-patter shots. It was pepper shots. And Bo Nickal looked for a way out and found a way out. Whoa! I mean, he made Gerald Meerschaert look tough as hell. He made Gerald Meerschaert look like the man. Bo did eat a tough knee. But look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Another knee to the body. He couldn't take it. Knee to the chest. Oh my gosh. I saw it. I say he quit from fatigue and he freaked out in his head. He had a panic. He panicked from fatigue. There's that quote, fatigue makes cowards. He panicked from fatigue. RDR hit him with the knee and pepper strikes, and Bo Nickal found his way out. A lot of fighters could have survived and made it through. What? It was that easy? Bo didn't do shit. The minute Bo faced more than 5 seconds of adversity, I say the fight was done in round 1 when Bo got pinned to the ground, both shoulders pinned to the canvas for 3 seconds plus. He knew he lost a wrestling match, and he couldn't recover mentally after that on the stool. Bo Nickel lost. Just look at his eyes. Look at his face during that fight. That tells the story. It wasn't just the strikes. Bo Nickel wanted out. Yes, that was a powerful knee to the head. But his legs didn't buckle. That was fatigue. Oh my gosh. Wow. And this guy was the first fight on the pay-per-view of UFC 300? And Yuri was the main event of the prelims on UFC 300? Bo. Yo. What a fraud check. FC for fraud check. Woohoo! Beautiful knees. Those knees to the breadbasket, to the chest. Nasty knees.
It was a great stoppage. Look at the screen and just walk us through it.
Bo quit. RDR didn't even need to follow up with more blows. Bo just took a knee. He took a knee like someone just got injured on the football field.
Congratulations.
Woo! Sean Strickland, you better answer the phone. Even though the UFC is probably going to do Izzy versus Strickland, the rematch. That was a good call out. I like that call out. And I think I would rather see Strickland versus RDR than Strickland versus Izzy again. Give us Sean Strickland versus RDR. Bo's done. He's done. And I always think a fighter can come back. And I don't think losing in MMA means your career's done if you're an exciting fighter. But Bo is the type of guy that thrives off his ego. Oh, no one's ever beat me in a wrestling match. Oh, it's been so many years. It's been like a decade since anyone's taken me down. I did amazing against Paul Craig. I'm undefeated. How is he going to sell? How is he going to sell a fight after this? He has Chael. He has everyone riding his coattails. What? Bo couldn't even put his speed to use. He couldn't even keep a distance. He looked like a rookie on the ground. Bo. You fought your equal. You fought your Dutch twin. You fought him. Bo, I don't think he's going to fight again. And I never say that about a fighter who loses, really. But when your persona is I'm undefeated, I'm this wrestling hero, everyone roots for me, everyone knows my name, he got some softballs thrown to him in his UFC career. What is he gonna do now? I mean, who's he gonna fight? Michelle Piera? Oh my gosh. Bo Nickel. I guarantee no one expected it to be that easy. I mean, RDR's striking. Bo, you couldn't do nothing against RDR striking? Oh my gosh. Crazy. Crazy. All right, for Bo, I mean, for Figgy versus Sandman, made the best man win. I picked Sandman. Wow. Enter Sandman. Yep. Yep. I mean, what's the point of doing predictions if someone with shit striking is gonna TKO someone with the speed advantage and the wrestling credentials? I mean, if Bo lost on the ground by arm triangle, rear naked choke, Darce choke, a straight ankle lock, whatever. Okay, I get it. But you got TKO'd against someone who's severely slower than you in striking. Against the least explosive guy. But I think it was more than a KO. That was a mental KO more than a KO. Credits RDR. That's a legit KO. But Bo knows that was a mental KO. And he needed a way out. And RDR showed him that way out. Everyone who picked Bo Nickel, that was the correct pick. The only thing we can't pick is Bo's decision to continue or quit when things get tough. Damn, it's so hard betting on it's so hard predicting a fight like, let's say, a Shara Bullet, a Bo Nickel, someone on the uprise. You don't know when things get tough what happens. And that's what makes this sport crazy. All right. If Sandhagen gets a win, I'll look good in my picks, right? Figgy's probably going to win without tonight's going. Wow. I'm still in shock from that Bo fight. Damn, he got gassed. He got gassed. I know those knees were gassing him out, but still. That was early round 2. I mean... Bo Nickel, I still don't know what to make of that. It didn't look like, those knees were fucking him up so bad. It looked like exhaustion and mental fatigue as well. That's crazy. He had no answer for RDR. Oh my gosh. And I'm not even someone who thought Bo Nickel's this unstoppable force. I would pick Hamzat against Bo any day. Wasn't Bo Nickel saying he's ready for Hamzat? Didn't Bo Nickel say he's ready for Hamzat? But no, I'm ashamed of my prediction, my pick of Bo Nickel now. But he didn't let RDR, submit him. Even though he got pinned, he got TKO'd by someone who's a way slower striker than him and doesn't have the footwork that he has. And someone that was getting pieced up by GM3. So, shout out to GM3. You would whoop Bo Nickel's ass. No doubt. Sounds like Sandman's walking out to Ludacris. Oh yeah, Sandman's gonna win. I know it. Sandman's gonna win.
For a long time, the talk about Corey Sandhagen has been about his potential as a future world champion.
I see it.
He's never put a timeline on it, but now it's time for the credential. He wants
He's walking out to Ludacris. Now that's how you get hyped up.
that another highlight to the reel tonight will put him in the mix to be next as a title challenger. Pretty great timing for him, as a month from now, Sean O'Malley will rematch with Murad Dwalishvili. No matter who wins from that one, it's a fresh matchup for Corey Sandhagen. And fight fans, well, they've always been behind him, but they're really starting to push for him to get into the bright lights and challenge for undisputed gold.
Bo Nickel, you're making me look bad. The fuck was that? I didn't put no money on him or anything, but from my research, that was not the outcome. That was not the outcome that should have happened or that was expected to happen. Like, not even close. Like, someone with faster footwork not being able to create separation. Bo couldn't even run away. He was, like, trapped. RDR just oversized him. Wow, he couldn't even apply the boring Paul Craig strategy to RDR. I thought for sure if you could apply that boring, you know, point fighting strategy, that clean performance against Paul Craig, you could do that against RDR. Wow. Damn, Figueiredo's 37? Damn. Come on, he's completely outsized. He's way older than Corey Sandhagen at bantamweight. I mean, come on. We're at the main event. We at the main event. Okay, so we had some shocking finishes the last two fights. I'll give this card that. D-Rod with the knockout. RDR with the knockout. Two guys that I wouldn't expect to be knocking people out got knockouts. I love it. I love it. How confident is Figueiredo right now? How confident? He's got the red stripe. Did he bring that back? I feel like he doesn't have that red stripe in most of his pictures. All right, main event time. All right. All right. Sandhagen's got the fans on his side. But they can't decide. Oh, they're bouncy. They're jumping. I haven't seen that since a Nick Diaz fight. How they just jump around at each other. Nick Diaz versus GSP, when they faced off in the cage, Nick was just jumping. He got so much energy. Sandhagen, please don't just hold down Figgy with takedowns. Go for a Frankie Edgar finish. I want a Frankie Edgar finish. No kick for kick. No tit for tat. Hit him with a bat. Fight like a cat. Put him in a trap like a rat. Come on, scrap. All right, all right. Leg kick by Figueiredo. No, Sandhagen, no, don't go for the takedown. The fans need a good main event after tonight. The fans need something. Don't be this fight I expected. Come on. Come on. Corey Sandhagen, volume. Nice uppercut. Nice single leg from Figueiredo, even though he got uppercutted. Oh, Figgy's falling off Sandhagen's back. He's still pursuing. He's going to get shaked off. Oh, Sandhagen turns it into a takedown after he shuck off Figgy. Oh, he's going for a leg lock. He's going for a heel hook almost. Figgy. He's got the legs figure forward. He's controlling Corey's foot between his shoulder and the side of his head. His ear and his shoulder are controlling Sandhagen's foot for a heel hook. Oh, Sandhagen's out. This is MMA after all. Sandhagen just got to put his knee to the mat and spin out. Nope. He's just going to posture, thrust his hips forward, crush Figgy's legs, and throw ground and pound punches. Oh, heel hook. No, the heel hook's in the... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, he's getting hit with the punches, though. That's the difference between MMA and jiu-jitsu. But there are sweeps from here in jiu-jitsu. But it's hard when you're getting hammer-fisted. Sandhagen's just on his knees, just throwing hammer fists until Figueiredo lets go of the leg. Figueiredo's took the back from this. Sandhagen's trapped. His leg is trapped. Oh, Sandhagen's back to... He found his base. He's got one knee on the ground. 1 foot planted. That's what you want. Staple and step, it's called. You staple your knee and step with your foot. Oh, whoa. Wait. He's got the heel trapped, but not the angle. Oh, Sandhagen's looking for ground and pound. What the hell's Figueiredo doing? Just leg lock? He's just doing the leg locks. He turned into Ryan Hall this fight. Oh! Brutal ground and pound by Sandhagen. Oh! Wow, beautiful, beautiful, precise shots from Sandhagen. He busted up Figueiredo. Figueiredo's busted up. Oh my gosh. Figueiredo saved by the bell. Saved by the bell, man. Oh my gosh. I don't know what Figgy was thinking. Does he think he's at the jiu-jitsu tournament? Does he think he's in ADCC? Certain jiu-jitsu applies to MMA, like the pins, but certain jiu-jitsu just... Certain jiu-jitsu techniques and positions get you punched in the face in MMA too. Like the leg lock. Damn. 52 ground strikes from Sandhagen, ground and pounding. All right. Come on, Sandhagen. Put on a show. We want the Sandman to put on a show. Nice leg kicks. Yeah, he got the perfect start. I don't know if Figgy's going to recover from that. He's already down 1 round. Bad. That is not how you want to start out in a 5-round fight. Oh, Figueiredo's just desperately going for the takedown. Nice head kick attempt. Sandhagen is locked in. He's locked in. Oh, Sandhagen trains with Ryan Hall, so if he trains with Ryan Hall, that's the one thing Ryan Hall can provide to your camp. Leg lock defense. But this isn't the fight I would have made. I would have made Figueiredo, Umar, and Sandhagen, O'Malley. But it is what it is. Come on. Come on, Sandman. See, I don't know if Figueiredo, if he looks like he's trying to win. Looks like he's trying not to lose. Nice knee tap by Figueiredo, though. He's going for the legs again? He went for a toe hold. If you would have told me Figueiredo's game plan is a heel hook and a toe hold, I would have said you're crazy. That's your game plan for a 5-round fight? I mean, if it's there, it's there, but I wouldn't force something like that. Sandhagen double leg, dumped him. Yes, ground and pound. Yes, this is what we need. If Murad beats O'Malley, wonder if they'll give Sandhagen to O'Malley. They better. This should be Sandhagen versus O'Malley right now. Looks like Figueiredo's not even motivated for this fight. Corey looks motivated. He looks hungry to win. Figueiredo looks like he's trying to just get a quick toe hold submission and call it a night. Oh, ground and pound. He's bouncing his head off the canvas like a basketball. He's picking his shots precisely. Figueiredo's back to the mat. Corey Sandhagen is throwing beautiful punches, just hovering over him. Ground and pound. Figueiredo's going for a fucking heel hook again. Wow. Now Sandhagen's, oh my gosh. Now Sandhagen's got his leg wrapped up. Oh! He twisted his knee. They were in a 50-50 and Sandhagen twisted his whole shit in Figgy's knee. He snapped all the ligaments in Figueiredo's knee. He twisted all the ligaments in Figueiredo's knee. By going for a sweep, he didn't try to hit a submission or twist his knee ligaments. It just, not accidentally, it just naturally happened when he went for the sweep. Wow. Here's the replay. So Figueiredo's trying to figure four his legs around Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen stapled his knee to the mat, and Figueiredo tweaked his whole knee. I didn't hear a pop. Something looked off about Figueiredo. I mean, what was he fighting for tonight? Sandhagen made this easy work. I mean, I almost feel bad that Corey Sandhagen went through a training camp for that. He probably could have won off the couch. It looked like Figueiredo got up off the couch. What the hell was that? All right, let's hear what Sandman's got to say. It should have been Sandman versus O'Malley. Oh my gosh. Who are they going to give Sandhagen now? Because I guarantee he's not getting a title shot. Was this fight just to put him back in the win streak? Yeah, I didn't get enough. I didn't get enough out of this card. I need more. I needed more. I mean, Figueiredo looked like shit. Just based on he only went for one move the whole fight. An unattainable heel hook. Bo Nickel gave up and quit. Got kind of fraud checked in MMA. He for sure got fraud checked in MMA. Here's the interview. It was 50-50. Right. He's better at 50-50. That was the 50-50 position.
This was a different Corey Sandhagen tonight. You seemed nastier. You seemed more aggressive. You seemed like you were intent on taking him out of there.
Yeah, man. I mean, nothing fires you up like a loss, you know. I got a really good team behind me, man. We work our butts off, dude. I'm gonna be champ one day. I just gotta keep working and working and working. I'm just a dude doing my best, man. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Figgy's he's a sleeper of a legend. Champion at 25. That was a big dub for me, so I'm just grateful for it.
Obviously, you took him out of here pretty quickly, but what was the game plan coming in here?
It was to whoop him everywhere, man. I'm trying to be a champ. Champs don't change how they fight. They go out and they fight how they do. And,
Right.
Man, my style is so good.
Champs don't change how they fight. They fight how they do.
Standing, it's amazing. I'm ready to win that belt. Sean O'Malley, Marab, I want the winner. I'll be back up if they want.
He wants the title shot.
I've dreamed of being a world champion.
He wants the title shot.
UFC, please give me an opportunity to show how great I am to the whole world, please.
The hard work's paying off. I got a feeling you're going to get your wish. Congratulations, that was a beautiful display. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Corey Sandhagen.
Believes he's done enough to earn it. Gotta think he'll make the trip.
Okay, I'll rate that card a 2 out of 5. Corey Sandhagen killed it. RDR killed it. D-Rod killed it. Other than that, these fighters were sleeping. These fighters were sedated before the fight. These guys, I mean, they didn't put on a show for the fans. What was up with this card? We have 3 fighters that actually put in work. So shout out Sandman. Shout out Renier de Ritter. And shout out D-Rod. Other than that, I forgot who was on the card. With that being said, man, I got to make my predictions for UFC 315. Went 3-on-3. 3-4-3 on this card. Because a lot of people quit. A lot of people quit on themselves in this card. But, yeah, shout out the fighters that did do good. Damn. Bo Nickel fraud checked. Davis and Figueiredo looked out of shape. Only knew how to do a leg lock for some reason. Who would have thought? And then Ponzinibbio, he couldn't even stand up. His legs weren't working. So, wow. I like the last fight card better, but we got 315 coming up next weekend. Got to make my picks for that. I'm definitely going to stream that one. But I'll catch you guys next time. How do you stop this shit?